Does the Mexican prosecution have evidence to get extradition against Bruce Beresford-Redman? Well, all I know is this phone thing is such BS.
Yes.
And I mean, I think if I were Richard Hirsch is a fabulous lawyer. He is he's one of the first lawyers I really followed in LA a long, long time ago. He's like one of the people you want on your side. He is a great lawyer. And I think, frankly, somehow I'm told that they're going to weave this in. I'm told that this is being weaved into the defense. But I would weave it in a big way because it shows a lack of integrity that if the police are confiscating evidence, relevant evidence, and then abusing somebody's cell phone, and just they probably called girlfriends in El Salvador and all that stuff. You know they did.
Dude, what was it? $3,800.
Almost $4,000 worth of calls.
They were calling everybody. They were using it as their personal cell phone for a while.
Come on. I mean, it's ridiculous. So if they're
roaming the whole time.
Yeah, there was all roaming.
Yeah, on roaming where it's like $8 a minute.
No, so I don't know. I
like the integrity point though because
it's true.
It's Mexico, and there's already going to be an issue. He's already going to argue this is Mexican police in Cabo or wherever in Cancun, and it probably was shoddy investigation.
Well, no, it's not. No, it's not shoddy. You know what they're going to argue? They're arguing that it's going to hurt that the tourism industry is in the toilet there because everybody's afraid about going to Mexico. So you start with that, and then this hotel has this string of crimes. 2 people got murdered, one person there was an attempted rape, these 2 kids were in a room, and somebody came in, and arguably from the hotel. So Richard Hirsch's argument is that the police are trying to save the tourism industry in Cancun, and they're making Beresford-Redman the fall guy.
But this is specific to this case. You're right. The integrity, like they took his phone and used it. It's like,
it's one of those
trying
things.
to let him off.
It's right.
If he's guilty.
That's right.
You're trying.
Do you think the Jacksons are taking Chris Brown under their wings?
Well, okay. I talked about this with Matt. Did you see the end of the video? And I think it's on this one on our site. When I first watched it, Jermaine Jackson hugs him on the way off the stage, and a lot of people picked up on that. And I don't know if anyone even published it because I saw it, me and Matt saw it, and then I got too busy to look again. But at the very end, he's going off stage and he walks, and this guy comes around the corner and puts his arm around him, and you can see that hairline.
I didn't see it.
Specific hairline that Jermaine Jackson has, and I thought that's a really interesting thing that Jermaine would hug him after that, and I don't know, even get involved at this point.
If Dr. Murray was at the bar, wouldn't they have video from there? They wouldn't keep the video for longer than 48 hours, and I don't even know that they have surveillance video inside the bar. I don't know if they have surveillance video in strip clubs.
It's weird,
Well,
interesting.
let's ask the expert.
It's hard too because strip clubs is one of those places where they really don't want they take pride in not talking about their clients because there's men in there, while looking at strippers. So even if he was in there and he spent tons of money in there all the time, you'll have a hard time getting owners of strip clubs to tell you about their clients.
Have you heard anything more about Lindsay Lohan getting her scram bracelet removed by her birthday, which is Friday? She ain't going to get this scram bracelet removed. There is no way Judge Marcia Ravel is going to get it removed. But she is making everybody's life hell around her. She wants this thing off in the worst way ever. She hates it. She claws at it. She talks about it all the time. But it ain't going to happen. All she's got to do, here's the thing, guys. Here's the countdown. Lindsay's got her birthday and then the 4th of July to deal with, the weekend. But if she can make it to Tuesday, which is the hearing, right?
Right.
If she can make it to Tuesday, and if the judge gives her a pass, she could end up, taking the bracelet off, going back to drinking when she wants to drink, because the judge didn't impose a no drinking policy on probation. It was just on bail.
Tuesday is the probation violation hearing.
Right.
So they could violate her from the...
They could violate her. And
then in that case, she probably gets it off, but then she could go to jail for a while. Sentencing after, if she violates and they sentence her...
Right, but here's my gut on this.
It's worse than a scram bracelet.
But here's my gut on this. They could send her to jail. At this point, because of all that's transpired, she's now up to date on her alcohol ed classes.
Right.
She has tested negative on all her drug tests. Okay? So she's complied on the bail side. And then the issue is the judge going to throw her in jail?
The original violation was for not going to court, right?
Well, for 2 things. Not going to court and missing 3 classes.
Right,
Remember,
okay,
she was
right.
3 behind.
And she did the classes.
Now she's done the classes,
So do
but
they
she was
throw
still.
the book at her for missing court?
And the fact that when she was supposed to have finished the 3 classes, she didn't. The judge can still consider that. So there are 2 things going on.
And Raquel, I don't see that judge being very easy on her.
I don't either.
That's the problem. I consider her already violated.
I would
just throwing that out there.
And maybe the judge will violate her, but won't give her jail. I don't know.
Yeah, because you can sentence to something else.
Right.
I guess.
So I don't know.
You know what would
I would
kill
not be
her?
surprised
How about
either way.
Scram for 6 months.
Oh, it would drive her crazy.
By the way, that could happen. Just so you know, they could sentence her to scram and drug testing for a year.
It's going to be an interesting hearing. Let me tell you.
Someone wrote this in new. They like the larger font under TMZ on the top of the page, but don't like the background color change on the comments. I think I was talking about the comments.
The background okay, you know
they
what?
want to change something.
You know what? We'll look at the background.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Is the background on comments white? I forgot.
What?
Do we change the color on background on the comments?
Behind the back.
They're
comments.
white now. Let me see.
The background color change on the comments, or when you click to read the comments
we
don't
had
have
gray.
red anymore.
No, the comments had gray, not red.
Comment didn't have the red anymore.
Okay, you know what? We're kind of going through it. This is kind of fun anyway to just see.
That's why I said it, because it's like interesting.
And
what
we're tweaking here and there.
Hey,
Yeah.
red comments, dude. One of our guys walked over here and was like, "What'd I do wrong?" Nothing. We're just talking about it.
What did Max and the other staffers think of Vienna's crotch dance?
I think that girl's a piece of trash.
Yeah, right.
That girl's a piece
Max
of trash.
judged that contest, by the way.
What?
I was like, Max was like the judge of that contest.
No way. That's like some spring break college business, man.
Max doesn't much like Vienna. I've heard LA is the dining mecca, but I came in from Arizona and can't find any decent food in town.
Oh, man.
You know, I don't want to start doing recommendations of food here.
You need
But
to
there are
ask some
plenty
people
of-
that live here for a long
Yeah, there are
time.
plenty of there are
Ask
tons
somebody
of-
that's lived here for a long time.
Tons of great places to eat. What's with the double standard? Vienna is getting trashed for being young, single, and partying on spring break, but Ron Artest getting celebrated for going out on a multi-day bender when he has a wife and a young child.
His wife was with him on the bender.
He's a champion.
He won the NBA Finals, and he brought his wife on the bender, so wrong on both accounts there. Plus, Vienna's on, like, The Bachelor or something, right? Okay.
Okay.
It's not the NBA Championship Finals.
Okay, now I'm going to be a little more honest than that.
Okay.
She's so whiny. And I can't stand the way she's like acting like this is all real, and she's talking to the camera as if it's candid. Ron Artest is real.
Totally
He is real. And Vienna is manufactured and fake.
And good for Ron Artest for going on a 3-day bender. Okay, I don't try to promote alcohol use or anything like that, but you know what? Ron Artest deserves to go on a 3-day bender after winning the championship.
Harvey, do you believe that Michael Jackson's body is at Forest Lawn? Yes. What would it take?
People think it's
I
gone
know,
for
they
some
totally
reason. I don't
think
know
it's
why
gone. Oh
that
no,
is.
it's his thing started.
Jeez.
Will you have a camera recorded on Lindsay's probation hearing next week? You betcha.
For sure.
Pretend I was born yesterday. Please explain to me why Paris Hilton is famous. Don't make me pretend that way. Can a clothing store give out their clothes with just verbal promises of getting paid? Such a good question, and this goes to the Lindsay lawsuit that we broke today about the fact that she went to this store. What's it called again?
Churches.
No.
Yeah, I changed it. You put the nails, the touch of nails.
Yeah.
It's like the company that owns the boutique. It's
the boutique.
Churches is the name of the place in LA that the boutique's named.
Okay.
It's like European boutique clothing, expensive clothing.
It happens all the time where stars go in and these stores get sucked into the stardom thing and they make promises and I'll pay and they buy it. I mean, it's like you want these stars to come in so badly, your judgment goes out the window.
Dude, it's actually better than that. Britney Spears, in her heyday, the places on Robertson and Rodeo would send, let's say, 50 shirts to her house. She would try them all on, keep 10, and ship the rest back, and they charge the American Express card for what she kept. That's how much these people are trusted.
They totally want
with their cards and with whatever.
They get taken all the time. This one was like, I mean, the funny thing is that they sent $180 out of a $17,000 bill.
Yeah, but can't you see Lindsay Lohan going,
Totally.
You know what? Call my business manager. I'm Lindsay Lohan. Excuse me. I don't have a credit card in my pocket, okay? Well, and then the people going, yeah, you're right. Give me your business manager's number. I'll call him. And thinking that Lindsay Lohan has a ton of money, in reality, she has 180 out of the 17,000, so.